Really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA's celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Spurs on defense. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Here's Paul. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Paul's got his first points in this one. Now Parker. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Ball against Parker. Paul passes to Jordan. A baseline J. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Dedmon. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Crawford dishes to Griffin. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Crawford. His last 10 games, first in free throw percentage. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season. Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul passes to Crawford. Here's Griffin. No good. Good D by Parker. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one after the win against Houston.
they just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display. Greg, I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Crawford dishes to Paul. Griffin a screen on Parker. Out to the right wing. Griffin against Green. Griffin kicks to Paul. Pass to Crawford. Just 4 to shoot. But Trey. The shot will not go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And here's Green outside. Here's Leonard. It's good. He makes his first shot. Out of the game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
And Parker with the block. And it goes. Out of bounds. That was off Parker. Clock at 6. Here's Paul. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Paul's got 6 points. Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Parker against Paul. Parker kicks to Green. Takes the 3. Here's Dedmon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Redick is checked in. Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. San Antonio on defense. Trailing by 2.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
And that one's good, Griffin.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ginobili attacking, banked in off the glass. Ginobili's got his first points of the game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the shot is good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. A three ball. And the shot is good. Leonard. Leonard's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Redick. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. To the middle. It's tipped. The pass to Paul, wide open. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Leonard kicks to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now the feed to Leonard. Clock at 6. Leonard draws the double, passes it to Aldridge. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Spurs with some changes. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Carter in for Leonard. The Clippers also changing it up. Bargnani is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Now here's Griffin. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Here's Mills following the basket by Blake Griffin. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Let's go. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Kevin, right there, Ginobili showed you as pretty a stroke as there is.
.149 left in the first. Here's Rivers. Poked loose. Lee with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Here's Carter. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Clippers in the lead. And he lobs it up. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Here's Ginobili following the basket by Blake Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Ginobili kicks to Mills. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Jose Calderon, who's checked in for the Clippers. Now the dish to Mills. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Gasol a screen. Rivers against Ginobili. Lays it up and banks it in. Ginobili's got 6 points.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Feeds it to Calderon. Knocked loose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ginobili right side. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead.
I'll tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. This is to Griffin. Fader on the way. Cannot hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And
Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively. And really, the thing of it is, he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. David Lee is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Dedmon in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. They get it back. Lee. They kick it out to Green. Good on the triple. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Parker against Rivers. Snatched up.
Boy. He shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
He dishes it to Bargnani. It's Jordan on the wing, covered by Lee, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. The Clippers also changing it up. Bogdanovich comes in for Jose. Calderon, and Paul subbed in for Rivers. Paul against Parker. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Aldridge. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Paul. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Aldridge, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And here's Bargnani outside. Rebound, San Antonio.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Parker dishes to Dedmon. Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. Parker outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Knocks it loose. Parker with the steal. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Paul kicks to Crawford. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's San Antonio now. They've got an 8-0 run. Kicks it to Parker. Right side Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard attacking. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Crawford. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew Con. Down the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Crawford. Both free throws good from Crawford.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Edmond passes to Parker. Puts it up from 12. And it's San Antonio with another.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the Clippers call time here.
One more time, keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
It's Crawford with the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 7 points for Crawford.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Parker against Paul. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Another shot. Goes up again. And it's blocked by Jordan. Green against Paul. He kicks to Bargnani. In the corner, it's Crawford. Drains the three-pointer. Crawford's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Jamal Crawford really making a difference here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Leonard with the ball. A 20-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Pass to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Leonard. From deep. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Parker outside. The pass to Aldridge. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Jordan dishes to Griffin. Crawford outside. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. There's the feed to Parker. They set the pick. Leonard against Crawford. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. And that one's good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Cans it from downtown. Crawford's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He's having an incredible quarter from long range. He didn't get a single one in the first, but has 3 from downtown here.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Outside Gasol. Green kicks to Leonard. Puts it up from 15. And another basket for San Antonio.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David Lee checked in for Aldridge. Carter comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. And then for the Clippers, J.J. Redick's checked in for Bogdanovich. Calderon comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from J.J. Redick.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
.153 left in the first half of the game.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Calderon with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Passes it to Redick. Griffin a screen on Ginobili. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Again, the Clippers. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Mills passes to Carter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Ginobili outside. Lee outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The shot by Redick, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. That drops. And that's now 10 points for Ginobili.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. And Gasol sends it back.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Mills kicks to Gasol. The dish to Carter. Unloads from 13. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Spurs up 2. And a chance now to send you over to...
Guys, I'm here with Jose Calderon. Jose, what's working for...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio? All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Paul can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Down low, it's Aldridge penetrating. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Fires from the line, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Parker.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Clippers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Leonard. That's tipped, but they recover it. Aldridge with a screen on Paul. Aldridge against Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Here's Paul. He's got 12. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Guarded by Green. It's Crawford with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Crawford's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. For San Antonio, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. They set the pick. Parker kicks to Aldridge. From 8. Second chance shot. Dedmon. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Clippers trail by 3. Paul outside. It's Crawford with the drive, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Clippers moving the ball around. And Bogdanovich kicks to Crawford. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Griffin. San Antonio calls timeout. Argnani is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Parker inside, defended by Paul, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Crawford's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Bogdanovich, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Parker. 8 points for him. Leonard on the wing. 9 feet out. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Ball against Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Parker double teamed. They set the screen. So it's the Spurs now. 4 on the clock. Leonard dishes to Parker. Leonard attacking, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Parker, and the shot is good. Parker's got 10.
The signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Feeds it to Paul. Dishes it to Bargnani, and the call will be against Tony Parker. Crawford passes to Bargnani. Rejected by Aldridge. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's the pick. Here's Crawford.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Can't convert after the good screen. Leonard attacking. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Green gets it to go. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford launches a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Boy, look at the night for LaMarcus Aldridge. 10 points and 2 rejections.
And the Spurs with some changes. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. Picked by Bargnani. Paul kicks to Bargnani. Griffin inside. No good from Bargnani. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Mills from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Paul from downtown. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Leonard on the wing. 14 points for him. Clock at 6.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Carter in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Rivers, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Here's Ginobili, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Picked by Griffin. Here's Rivers. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Pass to Mills. Carter outside to the left wing. Mills dishes to Ginobili. Second shot opportunity. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Mills has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Rivers kicks to Griffin. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Screen by Lee. Lee, a screen on Rivers. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Hits the three-point bomb. Ginobili's got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
That's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
No good from Gasol.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
The baseline J. And it's Bargnani again missing.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy. And if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Redick, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Ginobili kicks to Carter. And Bargnani sends it back. Gasol against Redick. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Redick's got 9 points.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
And Mills kicks to Lee. Ginobili outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. 18 points for him.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Calderon comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Ginobili. He's got 18. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Ginobili's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Calderon passes to Redick. He feeds it to Griffin. He with the block. And out of bounds. San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And here's Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gasol, a screen on Rivers. Out to Carter. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio. With a 3. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And here is Los Angeles now. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Count that one.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him. Tremendous output from Parker. He has 12 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 3. Call outside. Kicks to Griffin. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Aldridge dishes to Dedmon. Spurs working the ball around now, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Green against Calderon. He kicks it to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Pass to Dedmon. Now the feed to Green. 3-pointer. San Antonio again missing. LA's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. It's stolen by Green. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. No one near him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Parker, with no one around, nails the wide-open jump shot. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Griffin passes to Calderon. Picked by Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Leonard kicks to Dedmon. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so it's San Antonio with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Leonard attacking. Jordan with the rebound. Clippers trail by 3. Crawford dishes to Griffin. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. Griffin just having a terrific game. 22 points and a steal.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture. and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer.
Good.
Supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kellogg's, right? And
Yes.
Kellogg's. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard attacking, and that one's good. Clippers trail by 3. Paul passes to Crawford. Outside Jordan. The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin kicks to Crawford. From the corner. Again, Los Angeles. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Aldridge a screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Passes to Dedmon. Nobody near Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Crawford against Green. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Clippers trail by 3. The drive by Paul. Crawford, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. Outside, Green. Aldridge inside. Griffin's there. And that one's good. 16 points for Aldridge.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Crawford kicks to Paul to take the lead. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard on the wing. Lots of room. And it's San Antonio with another.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Paul dishes to Crawford. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Redick is checked in. There's the dish to Leonard. Connects on the 9-footer. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 6. Now here's Redick. Paul with the screen for Redick. Feeds it to Paul. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And it's the Spurs ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. A 3 from Leonard. The long distance. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And the Clippers call time here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Paul. Dishes it to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're right. Now, here's Mills, defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. Gasol setting the pick for Green. Mills can't hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Aldridge, the pass to Gasol. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Green kicks to Gasol. To the inside, and the dunk by Aldridge.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Paul outside. Picked by Griffin. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Rebound San Antonio. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anderson with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Gasol missing again. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Paul goes in. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 9.